It's that moment where I spent half an hour looking for my phone that fell out of my pocket. You ever have one of those moments and it just gives you mad anxiety while you look for your phone? And you're like, wow, where the hell did I stick it this time? And you think you put it down a couple places. So you just absolutely tear it the fuck up. Yes, I dropped an F word after 30 seconds, and I waited for it. But yeah, I still found my phone. It required me having to tear some stuff up, and it sucked. Oh, roll that intro. So, not gonna lie, I had a really rough night last night. I fell down a flight of stairs and caught it on my elbow. And yeah, right up my side there. But hey, at least I braced myself as I fell down the stairs. You know how hard that is to do while you're half asleep? That's some instinct right there. That's some Goku level ultra instinct. World of T-shirts is apparently in my hometown tonight. Absolutely crazy. I don't even know what I would do if I saw that guy. Honestly, I have no reason to see that guy. So, World of T-shirts is in my hometown, and I don't care really. I just thought it would be fun for the internet to know that. Some people have already tried to hit him with the put the fries in the bag line. I think if World of T-shirts has one thing to face in Canada, it is her incredibly potent alcohol and the fact that, like, I'm just saying, that Crown Royal, that's some Canadian gold right there. That JP Weiser's Canadian gold right there. I've had many a nights on JP Weiser's. Somehow, I made it through the day. There was so much pain I was going through today. I have been like absolutely gobsmacked after falling down the stairs. And yeah. Wow, he's very loud. Have you guys ever fallen down a flight of stairs? I know that the stairs I fell down have like 16 steps in the story. They're pretty, they got a pretty decent angle to it, but boy did it hurt. Like, wow. I was just like, oh, because all I was doing was trying to go to the bathroom. Well, come back from going to the bathroom. Because I had just woken up in the middle of the night from my good sleep that I was starting to get, to have to go to the bathroom. Then, after I go to the bathroom and I'm exhausted because I just dropped an absolute devastating dookie in the toilet and going down the stairs and slipping and falling down the stairs. Absolute bullshit. You know what's funny? I'm gonna ask you guys this. Are everybody around you, like, really into watching cop body cam footage and, like, I feel like we're getting peddled a lot of the same stuff. And which is great because, like, it's kind of neat that watching other people get recommended my shit. But, like, do y'all, like, watch body cam footage like an addiction almost, like I do and my family does? Also, do you watch, like, random videos like Ordinary Sausage? Great guy, by the way. Shout out to him. A Cheeto, a Tozy, Sensitive Society, Penguin Z0, straight up, like, Turkey Tom, Tom Dark, The Duck. Do you guys get recommended all of those channels a lot too? Wow. Season 20 is coming up rather fast. Today is episode 7. We're already past the halfway point. These days really be going by fast. And not gonna lie, kind of wish they'd go by a little slower. This weekend, I get to sleep in my own bed. I get to chill with my kitties. And on top of that, I get to hang out with my grandfather. I love my place. My grandfather is always watching some dope-ass anime that I've already seen, and I get to bond with him by talking with him about it. Have you guys gotten anyone you love into some things you like? Comment below if you've ever shared your hobby with a family member and they've just really encompassed themselves in it. Another example of me doing this is my brother-in-law. I got him addicted to Pokemon. Like, I revived that Pokemon, like, need within his body somehow by tapping into that cerebellum. I have created the perfect fiance for my sister. And he's not going to get addicted to drugs because he's addicted to Pokemon and Squishmallows. And I love that. I love that for my sister. She deserves that. You know, my entire right side hurts. That's because instinctively, when I fell down the stairs, I rolled to my right and braced myself for impact. Like, that's some crazy shit right there. That's why you see most of it on the right side. I got a little scrape on my left elbow too, but it's not like my right side. You know, I'm just really bad at getting hurt lately. I had a concussion the other day. Like, this month, I tore my pectoral this month. I pulled a leg in my muscle this month. Yeah. There's several things about the month that's been a pain in my ass, but that's metaphorical, not literal like all the other pain. Crazy to think Jack Doherty is about to get sponsored by gambling. I will never take gambling sponsorships when I become famous. It's not that I'm against gambling or anything, or for gambling or anything. It's just, what would I do? Like, sure, it's a way to make passive money, but it's a lot of bad karma to be that domino that just tips over someone's descent into madness and self-destruction. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I was the person who was like, hey, do some slots in my name. No, no, no. I prefer you guys drink water in my name, because drinking water is where it's at. I love talking about drinking water. Like, it's going so well in my family now that, like, I talk about drinking water so much that, like, my family legit calls each other to make sure that they're drinking their water. And that's a chain reaction I keep hoping for. Like, having people hydrate themselves, feel good about themselves, treat themselves with love. There's nothing I love better than watching people be healthy about their lives. Okay, what is this? What are we looking at? A little fun fact. I don't usually answer the what is this segments, but yesterday's what is this segment was from a movie called Basket Case. It's one of the, like, silliest monster flicks of all time. Like, it's literally about a monster that's in a basket and he just attacks people. Like, how the hell could you conceal such a thing for that long? It seems very abnormal, and, like, sure, I get some ideas, just go with it, but, like, if you're gonna make a B-grade horror movie, eh. Oh yeah, if you comment below what this is, and I really like what you have to say this is, I will pin your comment for this video's entire lifespan. I like how I just erased my mouth in the darkness by covering it with my phone's shadow. So here we are, we're doing some gorilla memes today because I felt like doing gorilla memes. Don't ask me why we're doing gorilla memes. It's just what I want to do. So here we are with this one. Yeah. I bet that gorilla word has circulated around to stay away from kids, because kids equal shotgun rounds and gorillas do not like shotgun rounds. And that is evident. That is evident. Now the gorillas don't want kids around them. This definitely looks like a gorilla version of J. Jonah Jameson. He wants pictures of Spider-Man now. Actually, he wants pictures of Spider-Man yesterday. He wants them on his desk by noon tomorrow, if you can. I hope somebody gets him his photos of Spider-Man. Yeah. Harambe wrote Stairway to the Zoo. It was great. It was great. Honestly, Harambe was one of the best bass players of all time, and I'm thankful for the ability to listen to some of Harambe's great bass lines. Thank you, Harambe. Yeah, this is kind of accurate, not gonna lie. Sometimes you just gotta be fast and efficient, because sometimes it's either good or not that good, but you still got time constraints, and you gotta, like, give that 2 minutes of ecstasy, 3 minutes of ecstasy. Sometimes If you're unlucky, it ends up 45. Yeah. Who would ask, how is the gorilla? The gorilla needs some love. The gorilla needs some love. Nobody asks how the gorillas are. They're just sitting there, just forced to be looked upon like weird animal voyeurs. What is that little kid gorilla looked like he just about fucked up the rest of his life? That mother gorilla looked like he was about to beat the gorilla at the gorilla. You know what I mean? Well, like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water. Have a great night. Christmas is in a couple days. Another season is starting now. 19 seasons. And we start season 20 somehow in less than 12 days. Wow. This is seriously the series of all time. Thank you all for joining me on this magical endeavor where I become famous over a period of time. This is posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Season 19, Episode 1. This is Oscar the Automaton. Just picked him up for $25. It's pretty cold here in Canada, not gonna lie. So cold, I'm in layers on layers on layers on layers and layers and layers and layers of clothes. And I could probably still use some warmth. But you know what? Even though it's cold, I'd still rather not be sweating, exhausted in the humid summer, being choked out by my own snot because of the allergies that come with the plants. Oh my god, and one more thing I don't miss about the summer right now. I don't miss the mosquitoes. Those little bastards from Oblivion. The mosquitoes, they have been gone for a while. I don't miss the mosquitoes. However, the Cricket Wars, I kind of miss the Cricket Wars. You're a real fan of the Devon universe. If you remember the Cricket Wars. Do you guys remember the Cricket Wars? Comment below if you remember the Cricket Wars. Christmas is in 4 days. So this is Christmas. I'm depressed as fuck. I lost a lot of loved ones. And God is a schmuck. So this is Christmas. This finger's for fate. May Christmas be better. If not, I will hate. You know what? Straight up gonna become the Grinch this Christmas. maybe not. This automaton really is making me happy. I've sent you my memes. Please reply. Some days I think of what it was like in the early 2000s. Going to Zellers in Canada. Going and chilling on some poutine in Zellers. Because in Canadian Zellers, they always had that, like, premium poutine going on there. Shame that there are literal generations of people who are around that won't ever get to experience a Zeller's poutine. That was some stuff. Honestly, you guys gotta really be on that poutine craze. Every time you talk to a Canadian, they're like, yo, have you tried poutine yet? Oh, you haven't? You gotta. Because every time an American talks to me, they talk to me about poutine, but they talk about, like, what's the big deal about it? What is even it? And then you explain it to them, and then they're like, wow, this makes so much fucking sense. Of course it makes sense. It's potatoes, meat, sometimes meat. It's potatoes, gravy, and cheese. There's really nothing to it. But it's just the simplicity of it. Tomorrow there's gonna be some band stuff. But there's something I wanted to bring up right now. Somebody said, thank you for reminding them to shower more than twice a year. If you're showering twice a year, I feel sorry for you. Try showering like 4-5 times a week. Wash your bits. Wash your pits. And apparently I have to tell people that. I'm starting to feel really tired. I'm also going to remind you guys to get your sleep and get your water in. I hope you guys are drinking your water. I know I am. This definitely ain't going to like 20 minutes today. Today was a day where I got to relax. Yesterday, I kind of got to relax too. But I did a lot of traveling yesterday. It was also snowing a bunch yesterday. I also got that automaton yesterday. I managed to get so much done yesterday. Crazy that I also posted a 3-hour and 31-minute full season compilation of last season. So, I got a question for y'all. You a side sleeper, back sleeper, on your stomach sleeper, sleeping like your Yamcha getting downed in Dragon Ball Z sleeper? What kind of sleeper are you? Comment below. Yep, we're doing this early today. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my beautiful face? Is it something weird? Like This video suggests posting a weird video every day until I become famous. What is this? Is this something neat? Something interesting? Is it something that might cure your boredom? Might give you a little bit of serotonin? Comment below what you think this is. And if I really like what you have to say this is, I might pin it. And, yeah. Pretty... what is this? I will pin your comment. Well, we have reached the meme portion of today, and it was quick to get to here, but let's talk about the main meme of the day. We're talking about back pain or sciatica. Battlestar sciatica. This is literally me every day. You see that one specific guy holding his butt? That's literally me quite frequently. Battlestar sciatica, brought to you by ibuprofen, and probably some low-dose Scravol as well, because you don't want to disrupt your tummy with that ibuprofen. Yeah, you seriously just turtle on your back because your pain is too much. I've been there, I have been there. Eventually, like, it just goes away for a little bit, then it comes back with a raging vengeance, and sciatica just really shows you no mercy. Yeah, I kind of get this. You just gotta smile and be like, yo, the sciatica is too much today, but I have to deal with it. Gotta do whatever the fuck I have to do with the rest of the day, even though this sciatica is debilitating me. This is literally me right now. As I edit this video, I'm sitting at the edge of the bed with a bad shoulder, bad knee, sciatica pain, and editing this video. But that doesn't stop me from editing my videos, you know? You're still gonna get a daily dose of Devin every day until I become famous, because that's just how this video series is gonna be, pain or shine. Yeah. This is fine. There's so much fire around my back pain. It's just so much. Yeah. I kind of disassociated in that, what is this segment? But I ended up getting back on it. Yeah, you end up sitting back down because your sciatic pain is like, yeah. Or it's the opposite. It makes you have to stand all the time, and your friends are like, Devin, why don't you sit down? You're weirding me out. I have sciatic pain. Sometimes I gotta stand. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to drink your water. And have a great evening. I love you guys. Well, guys. So, plan A, it didn't work. I had plan B, and it didn't work. So, plan Z is here. What plan Z is posting a weird video every day until I become famous. It's going to be split. Because, well, I got a long story for you. There's gonna be no intro this time because I have no access to editing software. We're just gonna go right in with weird ass Mr. Krabs. So, unfortunately, I went to go to the bathroom at 5 a.m. Well, 5:45, and I want to check to see the progress of yesterday's video, see if it uploaded. And, well, my phone took a floor nap. And, well,
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
I can see the fear in your eyes.
Let's just say the phone didn't make
Do
it.
not delude yourself, thou wretched fool. Battle 1. Fight. Let us begin. Let us begin.
So, lately I've had, like, so much bad luck. But you know what? I don't even care to handle bad luck. I'm gonna still put out a video today because I stick like I always will. If I'm gonna post a video every day, I will until I will. No matter how much of my own ass gets kicked by fate itself. Man, there's some serious AI here. So, since I haven't had a phone, people have probably been trying to get a hold of me on my Facebook like crazy. But, I've been mastering the automaton. And I've managed to do quite a bit on the automaton. Like, so much as I could play anything that comes to my mind on the automaton. Well, it's really good at hitting that drop shot again and again. Damn. Equal opportunity. So, have you guys gone through anything crazy? By the way, there is not going to be an anime and meme segment, or what is this segment? But however, this is episode 600. No, wait, this is my 666th video. Metal.
Cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
I can see the fear in your eyes. Let me show you my blade's beauty. Battle 1. Fight.
My blade was forged by elves in a pit of depression by the strongest steel known to man. Kinda crazy I get Raphael first, to be honest. It's a good practice though. As soon as I overcome him, there's gonna be not much to overcome.
Battle 2. Fight.
Bam.
Is that it?
He took my eyes. He took me money, Squidward. You know what? You guys are watching me do this. You guys are watching me do this. I'm not quitting because I need to quit. But, I'm quitting because I'm switching characters. Yeah. There we go. I want a handsome Squidward. So, you guys got a favorite episode of SpongeBob? Comment below what your favorite episode of SpongeBob is. This is probably one of the hardest episodes I've had to make. because, well, I'm so used to having something with all my clips,
In a cursed castle hall, warriors
and now I
dance a
don't.
masquerade of death.
Can't run away.
But that will all be rectified soon.
Do not delude yourself, thou
Oh yes, it will. And I will be back. I will be back making videos like I want to, instead of making a video like this. Oh no. Just kidding. I saw that coming.
With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Battle to
I wish I had better things to entertain you guys with. Instead of sexy Squidward. Getting his ass kicked by a rapier. Oh my. He stripped Squiddy.
To the last one standing.
Samurai Squiddy been stripped.
let us begin.
This AI pretty damn cheesy. I'm gonna go one more try.
Battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
You shall make a fine pet for Amy.
In a cursed castle
So,
hall, warriors
while
dance a
we're in the
masquerade
thick of
of
it,
death.
what do you guys miss from my regular program? I know. I miss the What Is This segment.
Yourself, thou wretched fool.
I really miss it. What is this, guys? What are we looking at? What is on our screen? What am I forced to deal with? At least he didn't take my nose right away this time.
Is that it? Undisgraceful.
He took my nose and my clothes.
It's time for you to perish.
Yeah, this is just an accurate representation of how my luck's been lately. Just getting my butt handed to me.
Still one more.
Yes. Gross. Well, that's today's weird video, guys.
Claim victory.
I hope you had a great day, and thank you for joining with me. I tried hard today,
Play is here.
and even after I recorded this episode twice, like I usually do, and I couldn't get it out how I usually do, just know I still did it for you today. Yo, What's up? It's me. Tonight you're gonna be visited by 3 Devons. And you know what? Each one is gonna have something special to tell you. Because guess what? It's Christmas time! Yay! I just felt like doing the Kermit the Frog celebration for some reason. So yeah, 3 Devons gonna visit you. What's up? How's your Christmas going? Comment below. Welcome to the Christmas special. Shit, man, there's a scary demon in the chocolate. There's Bagul in the fucking chocolate, man. Oh no. Like, seriously, this is a Terry's chocolate orange box. Look at that shit, man. Straight Bagul in the chocolate. Oh no. Ah. Look at it. Look at it. Did you see how, like, look how detailed that is. Like, we just found a fucking demon in the Terry's chocolate orange box. I wasn't even doing ghost hunter shit today. I just realized how epic this music is. So this is for everybody who celebrates Christmas with their loved ones, hauling ass, making Christmas dinner, going sleepless hours just to prepare a turkey dinner that could sustain families for days. Absolute exhaustion. Trying not to snap on random people at Facebook Marketplace because of exhaustion, and they're just being unreasonable. Like, why do you want to charge me $15 to drive something to me that is probably about maybe $10 in gas? $10 would have been acceptable, but $15? No. I'm a businessman and I stand on business. What the fuck was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I'm talking about Christmas. So, yeah, getting into the Christmas spirit. That's what this is about. Yeah, I love Christmas, even though I dropped a fork right on my fucking foot. It landed right on the top of my foot too. I would show you guys, but my feet are really dry and quote unquote ashy, so I don't think it's a good idea for me to show you my feet.
Then you'd have to start up an OnlyFans.
Then I have to start up an OnlyFans, and I'm not about to talk about starting 18 plus content right in front of my mother on Christmas Day. What's up? It's the Devon of the past, and guess what? In this house, we're blasting Meteora era Linkin Park and just jamming out on our Nintendo 64. We're ripping some Beyblades, and you know what? Me and my brother are beating the absolute hell out of each other with Christmas wrapping paper, because that's how brothers like did it growing up. Yeah, it was fun for some reason. But you know what? There's a reason why I bring up this stuff, because you know what? In the past is some stuff that you're gonna honestly miss in the future. You know? Missing a lot in the future, because sometimes what you have in the past won't be there for you in the future. That copacetic comfort you got in the past, it's all gonna change one day, and you know, it's gonna make you feel a lot less Christmassy sometimes, but you gotta hold on to those past Christmas vibes, because that's how you hold on to that Christmas spirit a little bit. Sometimes things end up like a giant Malcolm in the Middle sketch. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and grab the audience by the camera and talk about things that really matter. Like, you know, I had a really good conversation at the Christmas dinner table about anime, and he's been watching Dr. Stone, which is absolutely goated. My grandfather's got such a great taste in anime. Other things that like happened at the dinner table was we went to go toast my stepfather, but our guest Chad, who this was his first time having a dinner with my family. He had already finished everything. Like, he loved our food that much that it was gone. It was gone like straight clean plate club, binging with Babish. He loved it. I vibe with that. And that's what Christmas is about sometimes. Just going to a Christmas dinner and absolutely enjoying the absolute shit out of the food. Hi, this is the Devin of Christmas present. And you know what? I got some stuff to talk to you about. It's about Christmas. Christmas is exhausting. Christmas is a time of year where I really haul ass. But you know what? It's always worth it. The emotional payoff is worth it each time. This year has definitely been a sad year. But you know what? The amount of people that gathered, the amount of love that was shared, the emotional payoff was still there. I really had a good Christmas. And you know, I hope you did too. Thank you. This was a visit of the Devin of Christmas present. You know, one thing about Christmas specials is sometimes they're very lighthearted. Sometimes they get dark. But you know what? Nothing gets close to the tale of Ebenezer Scrooge and A Christmas Carol. And sometimes that tale, even though it's heavily referenced in even this video, it's just a timeless tale about how time is precious and to give as much love as you can. Because sometimes it's just better that way. You know, one day somebody's going to be watching through all of this and trying to like get to the root of what's wrong with Devin's sort of video, or Devin come up video, how Devin got famous, and they're gonna be on this video and they're gonna be like, wow, this was well written. And yeah, This is a very common plot line in Christmas specials to go and compliment a Christmas Carol and do your own spin on it. It's kind of like the Aristocrats, that joke, but with a Christmas Carol. Yo, what up? Is a dev in a Christmas future, and I'm even more exhausted than usual. The brain rot is even crazier. For some reason, we're at the point where memes have become dystopian trademarks and benchmarks for elections, and just whoever becomes the biggest meme could potentially become president of the United States, like the Hunger Games. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about Christmas. Christmas in the future is very bleak. Nobody celebrates it anymore. The credit card companies have completely robbed it of any sort of juice of the holidays, because we now have aliens walking among us. Christianity has gone to an all-time low, sadly, and Catholicism has too. So nobody really wants to celebrate. Nobody wants to celebrate Christmas like that. There is a way we could prevent this future from happening. And as the dev of Christmas Future, this could be prevented by stopping aliens from entering our world. We must arm ourselves against extraterrestrial threats. Otherwise, they're going to steal Christmas away from us. They're going to steal Christmas from us, and they're going to steal our religion from us. They're going to steal our order and our way of life from us. They're going to plow our churches and burn our women. They're going to, oh my God. The alien threat. You don't even know. You just mention any sort of holiday in this future around these multi-fingered, multi-armed, multi-legged, multi-lipped, some of them, like extraterrestrials, and it gets more xenophobic. You thought that 2024 was bad with xenophobia? Well, guess what? We're in 2067, and the alien threat, our way of life, has completely eradicated. So don't buy the Kool-Aid of don't worry about aliens, because they're going to take your way of life. They're going to take Christmas from you. Like, they took peanuts, man. They took peanuts. No Charlie Brown Christmas anymore, because these multi-lipped, multi-eyed, multi-nosed, multi-eared, multi-dicked, multi-boobed, I will say, though, they are freaky. That is a benefit of this future. We don't have Christmas in this future, but we do have a lot of freaky alien sex. Well, that was a Dev Christmas special. Posting a weird video every day until I become famous Christmas special. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it. Now, as customary, grab your cups of water. We're taking a hydration break right now, me and you. Merry Christmas. Water. So, special Christmas, what is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? Is it something beautiful? Is it Santa on a sleigh, perhaps? Is it something personal? Is it something Santa Claus could use? Maybe something that the elves or the reindeer could use. Either way, what is this? What are we looking at? Special Christmas edition of what is this? And you already know on this special Christmas edition of what is this. If you comment below something and tell me what you think this is, and I really like what you have to say this is, I will pin this on this special Christmas edition, posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Christmas edition, what is this? Well, today is one day a year where we're designated Christmas memes. So here we are doing some Christmas memes. So here is some really good Christmas memes. Yeah, this is me as soon as I wake up on Christmas morning. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's about time for me to just, send all these random ass texts to my friends about Merry Christmas. Some of them I send voice messages. Sometimes I do video messages. Other times I do, via calls. And this is exactly what it is. I'm either Buddy the Elf or I'm the Grinch because I'm exhausted. Unfortunately, if I'm going to avoid doing business deals on Christmas because I turn into the Grinch during business deals. This is peak right here. That kid is signaling to his parents, and this is the best picture you can take. Kids asking for help while sitting on Santa's lap, while Santa's just sitting there nonchalantly, like, oh, look at me, I got this kid on my lap. He just told me what he wanted for Christmas. This is gonna make a good future photo. Oh my god. Just violent Santa Claus. That's what happens though. You burn coal and you burn a hole in the ozone. Santa's like, ho ho ho, you gave us global warming. Now I'm gonna give you this 12 gauge. That is a crazy photo right there. That actually goes hard. That's gonna be a background photo. Scumbag Santa, yes. Remember the Scumbag Steve memes? Yeah, this is like... Santa, I believe, works more than one day a year. Kind of like the Hokage in Naruto. He's just doing a whole bunch of paperwork for one day of, extreme action. And that's how it goes. Look at that dog. It's like, oh, I get to see the real thing. I get to see Santa, the real thing. That's a cute puppy photo. That ain't actually my dog, by the way. That's a meme I pulled off Google. Like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water. And Merry Christmas. I love you. Aww. Look at this sweet little girl. She really missed me. I finally get to chill at home for 5 more days. maybe a little more. See all the cat hair flying through the air? That's because this little girl is very happy to have me back. A little wholesome intro. It's just my cat very happy to see me. So, roll that intro. So, World of T-Shirts is currently chilling around my hometown, and my friends are starting to post pictures with him, and I don't really want to grab the pictures, but like I'll ask all of them if I could use them in my video. Honestly, it would be fun. It would be fun. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Honestly, it kind of seems gimmicky though. I might just leave it be. A lot of people are telling him to put the fries in the bag, and I really don't want to be like around that kind of energy. Like, do you see how happy this little floof ball is? She really likes behind her ears rubbed. And she really likes the top of her head pet. Done like this too. And when you're petting cats, by the way, use your fingertips like you're playing a guitar. Only very gently. And your cat will thank you very much. Hey, Willow? So much of her cat hair flying through the air. I'm making tea right now. The old Tetley tea. By the way, no, I'm not fat. Like, I'm flat as a board. I'm flat as a board. What's up? Ta-da, made a tea. Now time to do another thing I need to do before bed. Oh, bam. Making tomorrow's coffee featuring my abs. what abs are showing. Ugh. There's no roast like dark roast. It is just the one I love the most. No roast like dark roast. My kitty. My kitty. My kitty. 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 I just watched the end of Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Season 3, and it's goated. It's goated. Minus a couple of choices that I'm not going to talk about because spoiler territory, but it's worth it. I'd say for this year for anime, I'd give maybe, I'd say Dan Bleach, Shikinoko Noko Noko Kosh Tan. But that's because the Dear Brain Rot anime, you know, I'm like emotionally attached to that. Crazy. We're almost at a new year. Do 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 do. I'm not sure why I do that Mario thing, but sometimes it just comes to my head. Like, bro, do you ever think about life and stuff? And like how we're all born at this point in time, in this very moment in our lives, we're just chilling, experiencing life, and experiencing this video. That's living, man. That's living. So after this video, I'm going to do some laundry. It's a Saturday evening. Tomorrow's gonna be chill too. Honestly, life's as chill as you make it. And times as genuine as you take it. Some days you just gotta think about that time Bill and Ted went against the Grim Reaper. A whole bunch of different games like Twister, Battleships, and a whole bunch of other games because the Grim Reaper was a sore loser. I think of that quite frequently, really. But you know what else I think about that movie? And it's something I think about that movie that means a lot to me. And that is George Carlin, the GOAT, the truth wizard himself. George Carlin, you gotta. This isn't the first time I've been on a George Carlin rant. This isn't the last time I've been on a George Carlin rant on this channel. You know how much I respect that man. I respect everything about him. He was also ridiculously funny. I think the dumbest thing about this season of Fortnite is that you could literally launch people off of the top of mountains and they take fall damage. Like, just getting cutscened. You don't even get to hear the Dark Souls music. You just... Yeah, that'd be stressful in gaming. Especially seeing as you usually have to wait like a minute and a half to like 2 minutes just to land. Then you have to go through all the effort of picking up stuff, then boom, you're just outed because somebody launched you off a mountain. You're wondering how could you keep playing such a game if you're experiencing such frustrating things? And the answer is the answer that it should always be getting good. Because if you just give up and not try to conquer something, how are you ever going to conquer it? Sometimes you're just going to sit there and you're going to be like, oh, that kicked my ass. And then you let it kick your ass even more. A little food for thought. Philosophical house robe Devon day today, I guess. Got the chest hair. Ooh. Got the chest hair out. But I also got my heart out for all of you. And I hope you're drinking your water. This is a hydration checkpoint. I hope everybody listening to this or watching this is grabbing a cup of water right now and getting ready to drink it. Because you need to drink your water. Self-care. It's important. Why do you think I make such a fuss about drinking water? I mention it like 3 to 4 times in every video at least. So today has been a great day. I'm glad you guys have been with me for it. If you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm getting my Vapo Rub on. It's kind of like a cheat code for sleeping. A little right here. A little right here. Right here. I think I should head to bed soon. It's 11 o'clock. But there's one more thing I gotta do. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside me right now? Crazy to think it's December 28th. You know what else is crazy? Tomorrow's December 29th. It's almost a new year. Then I could say this has been going on since last year, once the new year has come. It's quite a feat, not gonna lie. But what is this? What are we looking at? You know, the thing we come to the segment for, the thing where you tell me what this is. And if you comment down below what this is, and I really like what you have to say, what this is, I will pin your comment as this video's pinned comment for the rest of this video's lifespan. Well, here we are at the meme portion of today. Yours and my favorite portion of the day, I think. Today we're doing something that really, really sticks close to my heart. Get it? You will. Because it's about sticks. Yeah. Samurai shadows with a stick. One of the best ways to be a man growing up was to grab a stick and pretend you're the #1 samurai with the #1 headband from Afro Samurai. Those who know. Yeah, honestly looked like an entire arsenal growing up. You'd look like a stick and you'd be like, wow, how am I this creative? And then it translates into stuff later in life, like for instance, me making these videos for you guys, dolls and days and dimes on the internet, for you guys to enjoy. See? Exactly. This is a way to word out exactly what we're thinking. Especially Scratcher. Scratcher is very important, especially for your back, because sometimes you need a back scratcher out in the wild, and you're like, you know what, might as well do what the bears do. Grab a stick, scratch your back, maybe scratch up a little too much. Yeah. Sometimes girls actually do the same thing and think of sticks the same way. I'm not going to gender discriminate here. Girls are allowed to have their stick, guns, and swords too. I believe we all deserve to have the fun we all relate to. We all think we're John Wick with a small stick gun. Maybe a small stick that looks like a pencil too, if you go towards that sort of thing. But hopefully you're not actually penciling people like John Wick does. Yeah, that would be violent, way too violent. Yeah, not Among Us meme, just a bundle of sticks. Just a bundle of sticks, and I like this bundle of sticks. Well, you know what sticks to me? Every time I bring up having to drink water. So, number 2, like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water. 3rd time.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna be filming the intro today, and one day I'll become famous.
And me.
And so is my big brother here, Devin. If you,
I'm bringing my brother with me. We're both becoming famous.
yes, we're both about to become famous. We already get lots of money. Like, lots of money. So I can feed my family. And move us to a bigger crib.
Blah. But I still want this house and the family. Not gonna lie, I love this house. So, yeah, as he said, this is the intro. Welcome to posting a weird video every day until I become famous. And I'm bringing my brother with me. And here we go. Roll that intro we all have grown to love so much. So today was Boxing Day, and, well, Boxing Day was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Initially, when I thought about Boxing Day, I thought it's going to be a crazy experience. I'm going to go to this Walmart and I'm going to get swarmed with people. But in reality, no. I was able to tunnel vision my way into the things I needed to grab, including I I literally grabbed 12 Monster Energy drinks there. I love to live crazily. And you know what? I also got 2 different types of Takis, the Dragon Sweet Chili kind and the Extreme Nacho one. And you know what? That Dragon Sweet Chili is the best thing that Takis has brought out. It's basically sweet chili heat Doritos, but with even more heat. They turn the heat up on it. And boy, is it one of the best things ever. Like, I straight busted almonds. So, lately I have discovered some crazy aspects of the internet, including an anime slash game called Class of '09, and it is the edgiest thing I have ever seen. Like, I have seen some edgy animes, and I have seen some edgy cartoons, and I have seen some edgy plot lines. The Class of '09, wow, they really hammer in some shit. Like, the fact that one of the plot lines of the first episode is, damn, son, you be coughing a lot.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. But I will say,
We've been smoking.
yes, we have been. Partaking in Evan's list. But back onto the tangent of Class of '09. One of the plot points is this girl betrayed her best friend over the Avril Lavigne diamond-plated fuck belt. Like, it's just a belt that says fuck on it. It was so edgy. It was so edgy. So, in the name of, I don't know, in the name of the YouTube gods, or the algorithm gods, or whatever the hell this is. Where's the pillow? I need to snuff out this cougher. I feel like this cougher's gonna spread disease. This cougher. Okay, you know what? Are you ready? Are you ready? Prepare to be schluffocated. You're getting schluffocated. This time, George is taking out Lenny. Actually, that's how it goes in the story. Literally, George does take out Lenny. It's sad. If you know what I'm referencing, you were taught good in high school. You were taught some very good literature. If you listen to your teacher and your teacher put on To Kill a Mockingbird, which is one of the best books of all time, like, to read, or like your teacher put you on like Hatchet, of Mice and Men, A Streetcar Named Desire. I'm just pumping out classics. And if you guys have read these books in your time, you know these are classics. Apparently, judging by my analytics of YouTube, the most I do for these videos are for America. And it's good to be with you guys, America. This weird Canadian posting weird videos every day for a primarily American audience. I really want to try some very specific American foods. Specifically, I want to try that abomination that looks like a Chicago deep dish pizza. Well, that is a Chicago deep dish pizza. And by the way, when I call it abomination, I don't mean it as like a negative thing, because that looks like something that I would absolutely mow down. I would eat the ass end out that pizza. Because if you guys are familiar with me, I eat my pizza from the back. I eat my pizza from the back. Because you know what? Sometimes it's just better to have the last bite of that pizza slice you have just be the cheese and the meat end. And sometimes you just get like a nice little feeling when you eat that pizza. See, is that what we're calling the back end of a pizza now? A pizza? See? Well, you know what? We are now. Congratulations. I had to do something before the end of 2024, and I have invented a new word. The P-sissy. You know,
Sub pizza.
a sub pizza. You know, that would be good. Just like a pizza, but with sub ingredients. Like you just put cold cuts. Like it's just literally a pizza crust that's just baked, but you throw some sub sauce on the crust, then you throw the lettuce down, then you throw the meat down, then you throw the cheese down, then you throw like the tomato down, then you throw like the rest of the toppings down, then you cut it like a pizza. You know what? The sub pizza sounds like a beautiful idea, and I'm just giving this idea away free. Because I don't give a shit. I didn't ask to be a hero. I just walk so some people can run. So apparently Jujutsu Kaisen hadn't fully ended. They just released an epilogue chapter, and I don't want to spoil anything, but boy do I feel that we could have had a bit more. The only thing I will spoil is what the fuck happened to my boy Todo. I'm not saying what happens to Todo in the story, but like as a Todo stan, like why the hell is Aoi Todo not in the final chapter of JJK? He's seriously one of the best like characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. I've made an entire video about it. Todo, what an absolute beast. You ever wonder to yourself, like, how the hell does Santa make it around the world in one night? I'd be sitting there hitting some of that go sticky icky and contemplating some of the deepest of things. Like those reindeer, let alone being able to fly at speeds that clear the entire world. Like, is Santa, like, at least Santa is more economically friendly than Taylor Swift, because let's face it, Taylor Swift, she be doing what Santa does with a private jet, but she be burning up more fossil fuels than the entire state of Missouri. And I would not do that even if I had the money to do that. Like, Santa, those reindeer though, those things be going fast. Like, can you imagine they just go into some sort of speed air flight mode? They stick their hooves and legs close to their bodies as they just glide through the air like a peregrine falcon going full speed in a nosedive. Fun fact, if you guys don't know what peregrine falcons do, they like to live dangerously and they will descend from high heights and pull up at the right moment. That is how they learn to fly. I'm not even making this up. Imagine a bird just like being chucked from an insane height, and the first thing they do is instinctively try to fly. That's metal. How are we halfway through this season? By the way, I forgot to say this. We bypassed 200 episodes of this series not too long ago. I believe it was like 2 or 3 videos ago. I didn't do anything special for it. I should have. But you know what? We might be doing something special soon. Because I did bypass 200 episodes. I'm like getting close to the same amount of episodes of One Piece as Skypiea One Piece. Wait, I think I've bypassed the amount of episodes in Alabasta One Piece. I think I'm getting to Skypiea One Piece level of episodes out. Oh, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece. It literally do be the gift that keeps on giving. My mom is so excited for season 2 of the live action. I'm so excited for April when the actual anime comes back, because part 2 of the Egghead arc is gonna be so hype, and I'm gonna cry so much. This is a good warning to those who don't watch One Piece to catch up on One Piece right now, because you could catch up to the point where the new episodes are being released. I showed you my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Please respond. So I still can't believe I was carrying my plate and I dropped a fork and it went right down on the, like, big toe knuckle, straight down, right to the bone, stab, stab. And I'm like, ow. Yeah. What's even crazier is that my brother had an accident today and he gouged his hand open. He bled a lot.
Yeah, sure did.
He sure did.
I'm not making that mistake again.
Yes, he isn't making that mistake again. And the worst part is he's right-handed and he gashed his right hand, so he has to learn to be left-handed like me.
Yes.
Learning how to be left-handed, that is something me as a left-handed person who was forced to learn right-handed stuff. By the way, I shit you not, in grade 2, my teacher tried to make me write right-handed. She was one of those people. She was one of those people. Okay. What is this? Where are we looking at? What is beside my beautiful face on this special Boxing Day 2024? What is this segment? I'm not sure why, but for some reason today is treated like a holiday at stores, because for some reason the stores close early today over here on a Thursday, nonetheless. So is it like that around you guys? Oh, no, wait, I'm getting sidetracked. What is this? What are we looking at? And if you comment below what you think this is, and I really like what you think this is, I will pin your comment, and that will be this video's pinned comment for the entire lifeline of this video. What is this? So yeah, I'm going on the theme with preordained memes. So today we're doing Boxing Day memes, because why not do Boxing Day memes on the day of Boxing Day? It just seems to make sense. This is what I thought it was when I was 8. Like, seriously, I thought it was a day for people to just throw hands. And, that's quite silly. I laugh at that notion. I really had a wild imagination even back then. And I'm glad to know other people thought the same way. This is exactly what cats think Boxing Day is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Them cats deserve their boxes. They love their boxes so much that they deserve to just sit in whatever box they want. They follow the rules. If it fits, I sits. And that's how cats are supposed to live. And if they want to live that way, I will help them live that way. This is what I thought it was going to be today. But straight up, going into Walmart, it wasn't even that crazy of a shopping trip. I got to everywhere I needed to on time. I got my chips. I got my monsters. And it was great. And I even found out today that taxes are off in Canada right now. Bonus. Yeah. Boxing. That's like the double boxer meme right there. That's rare. They got the boxing gloves on a boxer for Boxing Day. Absolute mint. This coincides with that cat meme I had earlier. This is exactly what cats think this day is. And it is Boxing Day for cats. The cats get all the boxes from the Christmas presents, all the presents, and they get to, just relax. Sometimes you gotta wait until, you... I spent $50 today. I hit budget. But back on the other thing, yeah, cats gotta relax in boxes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Drink your water. And yeah, hope you had a great Boxing Day and saved a lot today. You were expecting something crazy. No. I'm just a chill guy. Welcome to the video. I hope you're pretty chill too. It's Christmas Eve. Welcome to this video. Yes, I'm actually filming my stuff earlier today. I probably should. My Wi-Fi is poop out in my usual place. Yeah, they haven't upgraded to fiber optic yet, so we have to just deal with non-fiber optic Wi-Fi. It's just poo-poo. Massive poo-poo. Like, if I had to describe how poo-poo it is, it's as poo-poo as people trying to push the whole lolcow narrative with me when I'm not even that kind of person. It is what it is. Hope you all are having a great day. Let's roll this intro. I have learned several things from my good fans, however. My good fans, you guys teach me that there are some things you really like about my channel, and I like to accentuate it. So, one of my favorite things were, wow, you just took a nuclear level hit. Didn't expect him to take a nuclear level hit. Like and subscribed. Well, I'm about to take another one for y'all right now. I know you guys are thinking, wow, finally, you get to see the space around me. Yes, I've been in a limited space area. My other home's more spacey. Like, we're about to become spacey. Not Kevin Spacey, though, because Kevin Spacey is fucked. So, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Gotta clear the chamber. What kind of osh-bakosh bullshit is going on here? And why is it raining the day before my Christmas? Like, it could have been on any other day, but why is it freezing rain today? I'm not sure. I got my hood on. I got my gummy bears. I got my Mary. And, just letting you know, this is like 2 hours later from when I filmed that earlier clip, so, yeah. So, what are you doing right now? Other than watching my video, what are you doing right now? Are you organizing something for later? Are you organizing something you did? Are you cleaning? Are you just sitting? Are you vibing? Are you disassociating? Are you spacing out? Are you sitting there, scratching your nuts or other parts if you're a woman? Are you sitting there and contemplating life? What are you doing? Comment below what you are doing. And, yeah, feel free to share it with the rest of the class. I'm kind of interested in knowing what you're doing right now. Either the American that's watching this or the, 4% of Canadians that somehow managed to watch my content, because somehow this ain't picking up in my own country. I'm going through it, the motions, and I'm gonna be famous in America. But bro, what about my own country? Canada, what are you doing? Wow. To think. This is the road to 30 years old, everybody. It's been the road to 30 years old since I made the I'm Now 29 video. Yup. So, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna have to deal with for when I turn 30? I don't even know where to start. Next year I'm gonna be finally getting a driver's license because I have been seizure free for a long amount of years now. This is going to be going on my 8th year now, seizure free. And, yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I get to finally drive. I've always wanted to drive. So, you have come to this video. This video that I post every day, this video series that I post every single day, without fail somehow. It's a video series that somehow picks up traction an extreme amount just by me existing and being a chill guy. What? What was I even talking about again, bro? You know, I be smoking in this video like it's insane. I love you, Mary Jane. If you know where that's from, you are seriously cultured. And you can take a good hit. No, you can take a hit of the good shit with the big boy, that Devin. Yeah. I just referenced a very, very good song. It's almost 4:20 too. You know, for a little while I've been filming these videos at night. Yeah. Not sure if you could tell. Well, you guys have missed him. It's Broken Stick. Broken Stick has made a return for the first time in a little bit. I have seriously missed Broken Stick. I know you have too. Whew. Whew. Yeah. It was just 4:20. And I tell you, that was huge. I took a galaxy level fucking El Ripperino from my wacky tobacco tube, and it was huge. It was huge. This episode, I guess you guys are just watching me progressively get higher and higher. A little bit of a tip for those who love to partake in the herb. I personally like to go for menthol halls because, like, it makes you, like, it helps you breathe a little bit easier. Helps you not cough when you do your rips. And on top of that, it coats your throat. So, you're good. And the most important part about everything, it makes your breath smell nice. So you don't go around smelling like you just, like, ate the ass end of a weed plant from Tommy Chong's stash. You feel me? I will pop, like, maybe 2 to 3 of these when I'm about to go out. Even after I brush my teeth. You wouldn't believe this, but would you believe that I'm so anal retentive that I brush my teeth like 4 or 5 times a day? Every time I eat, I want to brush my teeth. It actually started because my abusive ex started making me do that. And, yeah. A little tidbit there. So, it has been approximately 6 minutes since I just did that 4-blinker rip ramp. And I tell you guys, it takes a lot to get me stoned or anything. And I'm just finally at that point where you could just relax a little bit because it touches your back pain where it needs to touch it. I don't feel like melting into a couch or anything. No. As a matter of fact, I feel normal. Now, you would think, how, dude, I just watched you do 4 blinkers and 2 rips in this video. How the hell do you feel normal? Well, The answer is everybody's got their own definition of normal. When you finally, my definition is not feeling back pain, being able to relax, and not having the weight of the world stress me out. Now, I am not condoning one just partake in the Devon's lettuce, because you gotta have like a little anti-drug thing in these videos. But it worked for me. It's worked for me. And there's nothing more I could say other than it's helped me more than it's been a detriment. You know, sometimes I purposely don't have my glasses on because I prefer to just listen to music, and with my one eye that just barely works unless I'm wearing glasses. When I have glasses, I have 20/20 vision in this eye, by the way. But if you dull one of your senses, you could actually enhance your other senses. Like, if you ever take a blindfold taste test, you're able to focus on the taste more because you are not using your eyes, and you're able to allot more of your focus to the other senses you are experiencing. One of my favorite ways to do that is by reducing my vision so I could hear things more clearly and perfectly. Like, it's one trick I acquired as a guitar player because I have that perfect pitch stuff that I'm able to just hone in on stuff and learn it. Oh shit, what is this? What are we looking at? Is it something cool? Is it something weird? What are we looking at? What is below the top of this screen? What is beside me? What is right here? Tell me. Comment below what you think this is. And if I really like what you have to say, I will pin that comment for this video's entire lifespan. So, what is this? Also, this is a pretty chill video, am I right? That's why this is a chill edition. I figured, you know what? Let's just have a chill video, because I'm a chill guy. Welcome to pretty much the end of the physical bit of the chill edition. So, here we are. We're going to do memes about just chilling today. So, yeah. How are you today? How has your day been? You're chilling? I know I'm chilling. This is literally what I do sometimes. Just me and my cats. Watching Bleach, any sort of anime. My grandfather does the same thing. My grandfather just discovered Dr. Stone, a goated anime, and he's loving it. He's loving it. My grandfather's got a great anime taste, just like I do. Yeah. This is literally me with my cats at home. Once again, maybe I'm a little puffed up, if you know what I mean. And that's how I chill with my cats. My cats chill in a different area. Yeah, this be life sometimes. Life just be lifing, but here I am, just relaxing while the fire is going around. I don't need to look at the flames and know that they're there. Some say, you know, that might be a trait that might not be good. Literally me though. when I want to be like a literal person, like when I'm hyper literal. I could be hyper literal sometimes. It comes with the domain of autism, not gonna lie. Yeah. This is me after I make this video. Me relaxing on my bed. Or maybe doing something else. Either way, this is gonna be me. I hope you guys are finding a way to relax and think about things. This is also literally me. I do love the winter so much. I'm thankful for the winter. It helps me relax a little bit more. Speaking of relaxing, I hope you're drinking your water. And like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell if you want. Either way. Well, here we go again. I decided, you know what, let's do a special video today. Because I have yet to find a way to do, I have yet to do the entire compilation. So I'm going to use a very special Fortnite clip I just accumulated today. Just for you guys. Welcome to posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Special New Year's Day edition, where we just have fun and you guys watch me do a clip of me dressed up as Snoop Dogg on Fortnite using the Snoop skin. It's gonna be gold. Honestly, I do a lot of things in this game. So when I just pay attention, like, look at that, boom, Peter Griffin just down like that. Yeah. So today I realized how far out of touch of reality I am sometimes, because I haven't been able to communicate with a lot of my friends like that. I'm down to playing my automaton. I have mastered the automaton. Like, I have gone into, like, my automaton training arc. I've managed to find out how to play automaton and switch between the ranges mid-song. It's fun. It's very fun. So I did it to Dragula today. That was pretty funny. Do you guys know what Dragula is? If you don't, you should learn. Look at that. I claim not only the key, but I also claim another life. Now I'm just gonna go and loot that vault there. So, you guys have a good New Year's Eve. I know I had a very quiet New Year's Eve. I didn't do much other than play Dark Souls and watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, where I learned Alanis Morissette is short. Alanis Morissette is so short. Like, compared to her guest vocalist, she was super short. Yes, I just went through two people at once there. Also, Carrie Underwood nailed that performance. I'm just saying. I don't usually, like, talk about, like, performances standing out from country artists like that, but Carrie Underwood, damn. Ryan Seacrest, honestly, one of the best guys to do it. I watched some behind the scenes footage with Ryan Seacrest from TMZ Live, and it is just amazing. Now on to a different topic of discussion. So, for New Year's Eve, the last thing that is like drama before like the year flops over is South Korea's ex-president Yoon is now has a warrant out for his arrest. I thought something crazy was going on. He just declared martial law suddenly. Then now it's going crazy. I never thought I'd see South Korea have such weird political tensions. And here we are. It's been interesting. Boeing is also under investigation at this point in time. I can't say too much about Boeing because I don't want to appear to be like one of them whistleblowers and get Boeing whistleblower disease, where you just all of a sudden come up with a case of dying of natural causes because you're talking crap about Boeing. Let's see, what else is on the topic list for topics? You see, I'd be writing down a lot of topics here to talk about in these podcast episodes because you gotta have something, you know? It's fun. I could just talk over, like, something I recorded earlier. And yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about Mr. Beast getting, like, investigated in Canada, because this is pretty huge. Apparently, some of the Beast games was filmed in Toronto, which is like 4 hours away from me, pretty much. And apparently there was some very bad things that happened, and the Ontario Ministry of Labour did not agree with that. They said nay to what happened there. So now Jimmy has to answer to the Canadian government. It's hilarious. I never thought I would witness such a thing, but here we are. This is the weirdest timeline. Whoever, like, slapped the butterfly out of existence and caused this butterfly effect. Hi. Maybe you guys see that movie with Ashton Kutcher, Butterfly Effect? Which reminds me, Ashton Kutcher kind of sus at this moment, if you know what I mean. Apparently he's been associated with the Diddy parties too. I found that out before the end of the year as well. Dave Grohl apparently spent New Year's with his wife, and if you watched yesterday's episode, you will know that there's some tension between him and his wife. You see this is a weird glitch. I did, when I was filming this footage, I was getting player, no, I wasn't. Somehow it got switched to drone. There we go. Right to that gameplay. So, in this game, You're like, wow, he's at 8. Yeah, there's more. There's more drops this game. This game is actually pretty intense. Just sit here and wait for the ride. You're watching this while listening to my beautiful voice regale some crazy stuff for this special podcast episode of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. New Year's Day special edition. So, I have been listening to the radio a lot lately, and there's just apparently a lot of brain dead things that happen out in the wild that are just unexplainable. I'm talking about these people who phone in onto the radios thinking that maybe someone who is from their family might be listening to them on that radio, and if they are listening to them on the radio right now, they're just wilding. Like, I'm talking people just ripping on, talking about relationship advice on, like, primetime radio, and just ripping into their spouses, or ripping into not only their not just their spouse, but like past lovers and stuff like that. It's just kind of weird. And it's like, wow, they really feel the need to talk about this on a public forum. Like, I don't usually talk about that sort of thing on my sort of broadcast sort of thing. I don't feel the need to. But, dang, these people be given the saucy information. Way too saucy of information even for me. You guys ever experience a TMI situation that just, like, gave you way more than you asked for? Comment below with your TMI situation that gave you way more than you asked for. So, this is a point in the video series where I ask you, hey, are you drinking your water right now? Do you have a cup of ice cold water near you, or even room temperature water? If you got some near you, drink some right now. Because, like, you gotta keep yourself hydrated. If you're cold right now and you got the heat running, chances are you're gonna dry yourself out like a raisin, and you're gonna need some water. Launched him. That didn't finish him, by the way, or them. What bam, what bam, what bam, what bam, what bam. Straight up Snoop Samurai. Samurai Snoop going at it. It's funny. I dropped this car earlier and someone picked it up. Bam. Not too many people getting the drop on me here. That one managed to run away though, and I just let him run away. Because I figured I'd come back for that kill, or that kill would come back to me. You guys have some fun gaming moments that you want to share with me in the comments below? because I could definitely go with some fun gaming moments. By the way, I'm gonna do some videos soon where I respond to comments. It's gonna be great. I hope you guys, gals, and non-binary pals are all ready for that, because it's gonna be a special time. We're gonna be talking about, like, we're gonna be talking to you, the people who watch me, the people who feel the need to comment on my videos, whether it be good or bad. I prefer the good comments. Them good comments just give me, like, hope and some good feels. Like that. I almost got creamed there. I was just marginally almost over there. And you know what's also weird? They didn't count that kill, even though I got it. It's supposed to say 17 kills at the end of this, but for some reason it didn't take that kill up on this. Like, when I recorded this, the thing said 17 eliminations. But it doesn't necessarily matter, because I got all the weapons I wanted this game, and then some. Continue to find out how this game goes. It's gonna be absolutely wondermiss, as my grandfather would say. So, what else is on the discussion board? Ooh, here we go. Here's something spicy. We're going to talk about how, we're going to talk about a very special old-timey story. We're going to go back into history and do a brief little history lesson for you all, while you watch me get this stub at Fortnite. Straight up, like, there were two brothers, the Mills brothers, and one of the brothers happened to be a psychiatric specialist back then, working on that one specific island in New York, where yeah, there was a lot of people there, and he would feed them pulverized stuff that ended up, like, his brother was like, hey, maybe I can produce this. He's feeding everybody at his hospital this. Maybe I can. So he asked his brother, hey brother, may I please have the recipe for this? I can mass produce this, and we can make lots of money off of this. So his brother says no. His brother then says, please don't steal my recipe. And guess what? The brother that wasn't a psychiatric specialist stole the recipe, and that's how cornflakes came into situation. There you go. Straight up, like, one of the most prolific serials of all time came from a Cain versus Abel brother fight. Which reminds me, I probably won't go into too much detail about this now, but one of my favorite things in history is the Nabisco cookie situation. The Nabisco cookie situation is one of my favorite things. Like, cause I'm a cookie specialist, and I have watched several documentaries on this stuff, so I feel it'd be good to share just the knowledge I have stored in my noggin and future videos, like this podcast episode of posting weird video every day until I become famous. Because knowledge is power, and sharing the knowledge is blessed. So, how have you guys thought of this video so far? You guys enjoying it? You guys feeling relaxed? Like, you get to hear my chill voice while I just absolutely cleave through people with swords and sometimes guns on Fortnite. It's almost like ASMR with my voice. At one point I had a Halls in my mouth and that dissolved. Yeah. Drank a full cup of water. This entire episode I've just been drinking it. It's just been sitting right beside me. You know what the weirdest thing about this video is? The weirdest thing about this video is how laggy it was to load this video on the Fortnite replay device. If you're wondering how I'm invisible, you get a medallion that allows you to go invisible as long as you're sprinting. And yeah, I got both medallions because I managed to beat both the bosses in this game, because why not? You just gotta be on that Fortnite grind set sometimes. It's like, look at that. That's some BS right there. Imagine you're just sitting there, hold up. Ooh, I just went right through an Earth Sprite there. I don't have time for Earth Sprite though. I only have time for eliminations. Watch this. I try to position. I end up throwing them off. That invisibility cloak from Harry Potter is really OP, bro. Is really OP. Well, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you're drinking your water. Thank you for this special edition of Posting Weird Video. So, day 2 on this funless endeavor, and here I have to decide what to do to make one of these weird videos every day. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the computer versus computer, and just, while I talk to you guys about today and stuff, I'm just gonna put random characters versus each other. Well, not necessarily random, but here we go. So, how has your guys' day been today? Comment below how your day has been. I tell you, these days, you don't realize how much, like, communication means to you until you lose your communication.
The noble wolves carve their souls into
I imagine a bunch of my friends are trying to reach me right now, and I can't even access Facebook. But it's okay. What I see going on soon is I'm gonna make it through this. And I'm gonna bring back the old video formats. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, might as well explain to you why Gary the Snail is going up against Yujiro Hanma right now. Well, that Gary the Snail is from the episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where they anthropomorphize Gary and they turn him into a character of sorts, give him speaking roles of everything. Funny fact, Gary had a voice actor for one episode. That wasn't just Tom Kenny doing meows. So, Jimmy Carter died. I thought he was already dead, but it turns out, like, surprisingly, he made it to become a Centurion. Absolutely crazy. Like, that guy witnessed some stuff. Crazy. What 100 years ago was like. 100 years ago, the economy was spiraled into a Great Depression. Kinda like right now. Hey, at least at this point in time, we got heavy metal music and the sounds of Polyphia. We got sounds like absolutely chaotic bullshit like Horse the Band. If you guys have never heard of Horse the Band, you should listen to Horse the Band. What is the CPU doing? The CPU has literally stopped moving. I literally have no control of... That was weird. So, question for you guys. What was your favorite subject in school? I had two favorite subjects in school. I loved art and I loved music. Would you imagine that? Me loving art and music? Well, I also really liked English too because there was so much that they made you do in English class. They basically smashed language arts with English in Canada. You know, education in Canada is really weird. Some schools have like 8 classes in one day, while some schools have 4 classes in one day, and it's semestered. So you go through one half of the year, and you go through those 4 classes, then you go through another 4 classes in the next half of the school year, and you have to set it up. It's just hilarious. And the funny part is, it doesn't, a lot of the time, they don't even teach you the right things. They just force you to cram a certain amount of information, and they don't even make you go through the full textbook. Like, what's the point of making you go through a textbook if you don't go through a full textbook? You know what? Let's do Shrek. versus Walter White. They both got similar weapons, very similar weapons. So this is going to be hilarious. So, it's crazy. This is, like, I'm not going to say, like, one of my last videos of 2024, because there's probably going to be a couple more. But, like, it's crazy. 2024 is almost over. 2025 is going to come about, and it's going to be a crazy year for this channel. Last year I started out with the goal that I was scammed up the year with 1,000 subscribers. And you know what? I'm pretty much almost at 1,600. You see how much you can do if you really put your eye on the money? That first 1,000 is honestly one of the hardest things you could do on YouTube, getting 1,000 people to subscribe to you. Lots of work, lots of work. Especially because I really like that in doing this, I'm allowed to just haul ass for my family just by posting these weird videos every day until I become famous. But even after I become famous, I'll be posting videos every day probably, because I really like posting videos every day. There's just something about posting videos every day that just vibes with me. I'm just able to be free, talk to nothing but also everything at the same time. It's a vibe, and I'm able to perpetuate positivity by telling you all to drink your water, which I hope you guys are drinking your water. Yeah. I could really go for some right now. I'm probably gonna drink like 2 cups after I'm done recording this. Oh my, Walter White took off Shrek's ears. This is one-sided. It looks like Walter White owns this swamp now. You know, there are many things in 2024 that just came by like a freight train and rolled over. We had that Chris Tyson stuff. We had that Mr. Beast stuff. We had that Keemstar stuff. Just all over the place. It was kind of like a giant blur too. Just yesterday we're talking about like Skibidi Toilet and how it's got 78 videos. I'm not even sure how many Skibidi Toilets are out right now. Comment below how many Skibidi Toilets there are. And maybe one day, if like I get enough people telling me react to Skibidi Toilet, I will react to Skibidi Toilet. See how much work I did in picking voices, by the way. There's a lot that comes to creating a character on Soul Calibur. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Like, I'm the only person you're probably gonna find something like a pimp named Slickback. Shanks from One Piece. With 2 arms, by the way. The superior Shanks. Because you can't take off someone's arm. Got Toji from... Toji from JJK. Versus... Shikinoko Noko from Shikinoko Noko Coach 1010. One of the best animes of the year, by the way. Which reminds me, animes of this year. Some of the best animes came out this year. Like Dan to Dan, Shikinoko Noko Coach 1010. The Bleach. The Bleach anime was pretty good. The Kengan, Ashura, and Baki collab, which was pretty hype. What else was there? There was so many this year. I remember last year, around this time, I was just reveling about how scary Inukai-san's My Life as Inukai-san's dog was. What shout out to that anime. It sucks. It's trauma. Wow. And Shikinoko just owning Toji. I say Junji Ito's Tale of the Japanese Macabre still resonates to me to this year, though. I'd say movies of this year, however, Deadpool 3, aka Deadpool and Wolverine. Best movie I've seen. I'm just kind of biased, but it was so good. Plus, I went and saw it in the theaters with my friend Daniel. I love theater experiences so much. They got recliners and everything in our theaters now. It's just a fun experience. You go there, you relax. You don't have to worry about much. You just sit there, just press a button that reclines your seat. You even got enough space for yourself. Even if someone's beside you. Just know that cinema is not dead. Well, I say this is as good as it gets on today's episode. But I'm gonna talk to you guys for like a couple more minutes. Because, you know, why not? This year was big for another game for me. This year was big for Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Now, you guys probably... Yeah, Jesus is in this. I tell you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Just released a bunch of stuff that was like right up my alley, so I had to jump at it. Wilford Brimley versus Jesus Christ. Here we go. This is peak Soul Calibur, everybody. Peak Soul Calibur. You know, Soul Calibur and me have a long history together. This game series got me through some dark times. Okay, this is one where I have to change the voices on a couple of them because I didn't give Wilford Brimley his proper voice. Because it's hard to find Wilford Brimley's voice on this, and I just kind of gave up for a second. Jesus, what are you doing? Jesus getting freaky there. Jesus is super freaky. He's delivering that holy slap, that Son of God slam, that absolute kick of Christ. Oh, this is gonna be close. What? This is mighty interesting.
Victory will not come easily.
See, you put your faith in Jesus and Jesus will win. You see, this is why it still counts as a weird video. When are you ever gonna see Jesus versus Wilfred Brimley? Right? This is just a deranged multiverse of things. Like, just in heaven duking it out. Wilfred Brimley been going through a training arc. He's already conquered diabetes. Now he's just trying to become one of God's best angels. This is one-sided. Jesus Christ just really laying it into him. I kind of think this was fixed. But, you know, you put your faith in Jesus, and I'm not the most religious of men, but Jesus. Well, like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water, and I hope you guys have a great night. I love y'all, and I hope you can continue putting up with me until I get a phone. What's up, guys? Got the Malum shirt on. Got the Malum shirt on today. And you know what? Chilling with the Malum guys. Got all the Malum guys here today. We're gonna do some band stuff. Okay? We're gonna do some band stuff. I'm going to... Just kidding. Just kidding. Not my tempo! I hit my drummer with the whiplash out of nowhere today. He's like playing... I'm sick of it! Not my tempo! I almost folded our guitarist here with the "not my tempo" line. He wasn't expecting it. Next thing you know, he's just folded in the floor. Well, let's roll that intro. Welcome to Posting a Weird Video Every Day Until I Become Famous, episode 2 of season 19. Here I am, the oldest fucker in this band, and for some reason I'm able to go. Everybody else, minus Jaden, because this guy's the fucking... He's the Energizer Bunny of the drum kit. He could go for hours, just as long as you recharge him at the end of the night. And give... ladies. Yes, indeed. Here's a lesson in self-care. Don't overwork yourself to the point where you're just so overworked. You just climb a flight of stairs and then you just randomly start crying, like violently for no reason. You're like, why the hell am I crying? I'm not even sad, bro. It's just the exhaustion catching up to you. Today is going to be the uber exhausted episode. So, you're probably exhausted like me. Welcome to this weird video. Tomorrow I might have to go to Costco, and if I have to go to Costco, I don't like going to Costco. And on December 23rd of all days, the day before Christmas Eve, you know, there's a reason why people get crazy around the holidays. It's because of Christmas time shopping. Good old Hallmark holidays, just putting a benchmark on anxiety. Wholesale anxiety. Translation: he's coming for you. Oscar the Automaton is coming to eat you. At band practice, it was so hot. Good thing I wasn't going commando or anything. But however, I did rip my undershorts today. I went and crouched down like I was doing some crabcore stuff, music-wise. And then I just felt my balls fall out. I'm like, oh no. Good thing I'm wearing pants over my undershorts. These undershorts are fucked right now. I guess I'm just doing this with ripped undershorts. Woo! Mm. It's way too cold. And this is me saying it's too cold. I'm gonna be snuggling in the covers soon and calling it quits, guys. I'm way too exhausted. How am I even making this video? The effort put out will reflect the reward given. The more hard you work for things, sometimes the better the reward. Yeah. I will always work really hard, even to the point of a state I call beyond exhaustion. where you reach that state where you're just like, how am I even functioning right now, bro? I kind of just want to curl into a ball. You guys know what this is like? Wanting to curl in a ball because of how much you've just put yourself out. Tonight, I'm going to sleep a full night, hopefully. Gonna wake up pretty early tomorrow, though. But I'm hopefully going to get some good sleep tonight. I just realized I get to see my kitties tomorrow. And I miss my kitties. Especially one of my fat boys. I got an orange boy named Army. He is just 100% love. Marmy is the kind of cat to just lay on your chest, even though he's like 22 pounds almost. He's a very big kitty. He's a very big kitty. Lots of kitty to love. Honestly, he's gonna be so warm too. In case you were wondering, I was watching some Moist Critical. Turns out that honey thing was a scam. You ever just want to hang out with someone, but because you're too tired, you can't? Because I'm probably going to be sleeping soon. Well, I want to hang out with someone tonight, but I'm way too tired. As a matter of fact, here's a fun story about me being way too tired for some things. One time, I was, in fact, way too tired, and I was hanging out with, at this point in time, one of my favorite people. And we were going to watch a Inuyasha marathon. I had taken the time to capture her and everything. And I slept. I fell asleep. I was just way too exhausted. I wish I could have stayed awake because I just felt useless sitting there. I wanted to watch Inuyasha with her too. I was so sad. Christmas is in a few days. Now, I'm going to be frank. Christmas, and I'm not too fond of Christmas this year. But who knows? Something may change that. Like, z- 2024 could literally suck it. I'm on the stuff that made Jaco Pastorius play like that. I'm on the stuff that makes you not want to fuck with the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm on that weapons grade, nuclear level vibranium cased exhaustion. I have fucked around way too much, and I have found out that I am tired because I've done so much. So much. It's like that scene from Bleach where, like, Shinsui Kyoraku just falls down and is like, you know what? We need to just sit down and have a little break. And I feel like that. But, you know, I give you guys the most real content I could deliver. This is fucking real. Me being exhausted beyond, like, the rate of exhaustion I should probably allow myself to be at. And I'm still going to edit the fuck out of this video and make the meme, the anime meme part, just as I'm going to edit the part where I do the what is this segment. Because even though I'm past exhausted, I still fucking grind. By the way, if you're wondering why I didn't do much of the band footage today, well, even though I spent 4 hours, well, 3.5 hours today working with my band and writing a completely new song out of nowhere, I sadly can't show you a lot of it because, well, I don't want to spoil the surprise. There is so much that is going down, music-wise, that it's one of the reasons why I'm so fucking exhausted. Good night's sleep is calling me. I'm gonna answer that call in a little bit. Just got a few clips to do. So it's crazy how many videos I have out right now. And the like and the comment ratio's doing pretty good too. I have all of you to thank for it. I have such a good fan base. I love all of you. I love all of you so much. It's been so rewarding. Okay, what is this? What are we looking at? Is it something neat? Is it feet? Or is it a beat? Is it a slab of meat? Is it someone saying yeet? Is it Lil Jon shouting skeet? Is it Moss that is Pete? Is it Michael Keaton? Damn, how much yeet? Yeet. Sheet. Comment below what you think this is. And if I really like what you have to say, I will pin your comment. What is this? Well, here we are with the memes. I said we were going to do memes today still, and then we reached a almost 20-minute episode. Today we're doing sound memes. Let's start with this one. Have you ever experienced this where you're like, wow, there's a whole horn section that just somehow got hidden, and my headphones have been masking it. Now these new headphones are unmasking it? Oh my god. That's what it's like to listen to Beats by Dre. I don't have Beats by Dre because I'm poor, but I listen to other people's beats. The Darth Vader finds your lack of bass disturbing. Yep. Honestly, needs more bass. My drummer went and hit us with a little more cowbell today. Yeah. It was fun. I was like, wow, that cowbell. Actually, sometimes hills do produce tones because of how they're cut. Sometimes they actually produce tones from the wind rushing off of them. There's actually a phenomenon called singing sands. Learn about the singing sands and thank me later. You'll know what I mean. Let's see here. Wow. Imagine if that moon is just screaming his brains out. The moon's just like screaming like that sun from Rick and Morty. And we can't hear it because sound doesn't travel through space. Yeah. So no one can hear you cream in space. I meant scream. Not sure if I could hear silence or silence has no sound. And it's the sound of silence. Yeah. The Sound of Silence is actually a great song by Simon and Garfunkel. And also Disturbed did do a pretty good cover of it, not gonna lie. Here we go. This was perfect for that. The sound waves that are just so beautiful. The Sound of Silence is one of the most beautiful songs of all time. Well, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of exhausted. And drink your water. And get some rest. Pat yourself on the back. Welcome to day 3 of posting a weird every day. Damn it. I'm gonna keep that in. Welcome to day 3 of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Podcast edition. Because, as you know, my phone died. And I'm waiting on a replacement right now. So we have to do this as the podcast specials. Oddly enough, somehow, this season finale of this falls right on New Year's Eve somehow. Talk about some crazy timing. It's almost like I set these things up on purpose. Like these insane times of, wow, all of a sudden he's doing it on this day. And this day is coincide with this, and this day is coincide with this. Well, guess what? I'm all about the numbers. I'm all about the numbers. So, if something is going to coincide with numbers, well, sure, I'm going to have some crazy events lined up for certain days of the year. It's just how I am. That's how weird I am. I'm thinking so far ahead into the future that I got my foot in the next 6 months. But you know what else I got a foot in? This just leads me back. Well, I also got my foot in this boss battle that's about to happen. Because this tree's very aggro. see, today is not the tree-loving episode of Personal Review every day. I have been thinking on with the premise of, the podcast portion of this. So I've been watching a lot of, I've been watching a lot of pop videos lately. You guys be watching from Body Cam footage, and have you seen some crazy stuff? For instance, there's a lot of stuff with some cops having absolute nuts of steel. Like, this doesn't have nuts of steel, it just has... Oh no. Oops. Oops. This has nuts of tree. This is actually my second time going against this boss, by the way. I'm gonna smash this crazy thing. Why is it keep juicing itself like this? These bosses in Dark Souls, sometimes they're too good, and they can't really, get you in a certain zone, but you could get them in a certain zone. Imagine dying because someone got you down. That would suck. So this year has been like a giant Dark Souls boss for a while. This one's on me. I'm supposed to be getting a piece of his leg there. But it's like a turkey. There it is. Oops. This is totally awesome. You guys just totally watched me squelch myself. It is what it is. So, this year was absolutely crazy. Too many things happened that wasn't on my bucket list, or bingo list. Bucket list, like, I had a lot of these things pre-planned. Cool. So, the Mr. Beast stuff, kind of saw coming. However, the Dave Grohl stuff from Foo Fighters, I didn't expect him ever to, like, have a family outside of marriage like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the craziest part is he's supporting the kid too. And his wife's okay. His wife's just putting up with a whole bunch of stuff just because she's trying super hard. And bless Dave Grohl's wife's soul. She's putting up with a lot because she's just sitting there in the cup chair. Some other crazy too that got to admit about this year is the election. I know some of you probably were like, "Oh, this election was bound to be like crazy." Well, your American elections are always crazy and polarizing. It just be how it be. I don't usually throw my 2 cents in, but like in Canada, our next year is going to be screwy dooey. Because we got an election next year in 2025. That happened. I'm sorry, I see the button. It happens. It happens. So some other things that were kind of on my bingo card were Bleach being great this year. One Piece being an epic anime this year. Jujutsu Kaisen oddly ended, and me just being okay with it after Jujutsu Kaisen ended, because Jujutsu Kaisen just like abruptly ended and left a void in my soul, like Void Purple. But it's okay because I got like a whole bunch of other mangas to read. Like, we got Chainsaw Man, we got One Piece, we got Dan to Dan. There's things that weren't on my bingo card, epic animes. Dan to Dan, absolutely stellar. Push 1010, stellar. There were so many things that were absolutely beautiful this year that, like, chef's kiss. Not sure if you guys, gals and non-binary pals, watch anime, but was there anything you were hyped for? I know Solo Leveling was also pretty crazy. That line just lives rent-free in my head. Should have had the Crocs in sports mode. What else? Oh, here's something I have on the agenda for today. Let's talk about Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes currently under a whole bunch of stuff too, because Busta Rhymes turns out was doing a lot of stuff similar to P. Diddy, and his bodyguard has come out to talk about some stuff too. So Busta Rhymes kind of not on my bingo card of things either, but, you know, expected unexpected. just rolling on. That's like when you're young and you're sleeping in your parents' bed because you had a nightmare, and your dad just goes over on you in the middle of sleeping, and you're like, Dad, get off of me. I'm trying to breathe here. And in reality, you're just stuck in the gasket in your hair. There we go. Now we killed it. Now I didn't. Yep. What did you try to think on it? Okay. Gotta see what I did on it. And then if I get touched by that poison, it's over. There we go. I still won, however. That's crazy. That's insane. Absolute poppycock. Now I have to try to get that souls again. Oh boy. I think that was, there was a blood stain earlier that said the trail ahead, and I think that's that trail. The tree that I just slew in mutually assured destruction because it couldn't let me just like get the win on it. It had to like off me like that. Now, if you see me hitting trees in 2025, you know why. You know why. Lol, look at these losers. Wow, that person had rubbish on them. Want to see something that's rubbish? Huzzah! It's like when a Captain Jack arrow strikes. That ghoul just got lit on fire. Oh yeah. That ghoul didn't know what hit him. Now let's hope that hole is available over here. Yep. Oh my god, it worked. It worked, everybody. I just jumped and it worked. I just did like a leap of faith from Assassin's Creed. And I managed to get where I needed to go. This is almost like that time in Grey's Anatomy where absolutely nothing related to Dark Souls happened. Okay. Now, something that I'm going to predict for 2025, there's going to be a mass exodus of people just using certain apps because of AI. Because nobody wants to be around the AI, apparently. There's gonna be crazy stuff like, there's gonna be a new technology that comes out that makes us, like, do something. I'm not sure. There's just gonna be new technology. Everybody's gonna be wearing Ray-Bans. Everybody's gonna be wearing Ray-Bans. I don't make the rules, but everybody's just gonna be wearing Ray-Bans. Time to go to that Fire Lake Shrine because, you know, you gotta level up every time you go against the boss. You know, most people think that something crazy happens as soon as that clock hits the other number. Well, guess what? It's already hit that number several other places. It's already the next day. Well, bam. How do you feel about that? I need to see what I need to heal here. Not heal. Level up.
May the flames guide thee.
What's a weapon I can't use right now? I think that's my dexterity. I need to level my dexterity up. Yep. Need to level dexterity up. I need to talk to you about what my heart really desires, lady. My heart really wishes for my dexterity to be up. Yes. Now I need 7,000 more souls.
Farewell, Ash, may the flames guide thee.
Let's see if I can get some more souls. I will never sell an ember. Soul of the Rotten Great Wood, Soul of the Crystal Stage. I will not sell souls. Even though this is a Dark Souls game. You do not want to sell souls. You actually do not want to sell your Twinkling Titanite either, or your Titanite Scale. You actually want to hold on to a lot of things in this game. If you don't hold on to it, like, grave consequences will happen. However, selling these sorceress staffs, hell yeah. Well, I have to blow my nose for a second. You guys have to hear this on the podcast. So, something I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find a way to free up a lot of space on my laptop to download everything tomorrow and get the compilation going. Because we all know we gotta have that compilation going. I'm gonna go to the Pit of Hollows for a second. I'm not sure why. Just need to contemplate in the Pit of Hollows. So, you got any New Year's resolutions? I know that I have 0 New Year's resolutions. I'm not setting myself up for failure. Who needs to set themselves up for failure? It's like, you're setting yourself up, you're like, I'm not going to do this thing that I know I usually do. And it's not going to happen. Like, people who are like, I'm gonna quit sugar. Then somehow, they break it. And they're like, oh, well, I just drank a can of Coke. Oops. It's just like, why? Why? Just contemplating in the Pit of Hollows. Where do I go next? Going to go to the Cathedral of the Deep. Of the Deep. So, this was a good year for Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Like, honestly, one of my best years for Yu-Gi-Oh! I know this isn't something I go too crazy on my channel. Just kidding. I go crazy for Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel. But literally, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Chef's kiss. I've been really enjoying what Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to offer, especially during this year where they seem to be doing stuff through. Oh, wow. So, there were like sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! That seemed to be like specifically tailored to me. And it was perfect. Like, all of a sudden, like, support for something that I have waited for support for a multitude of years just happened. This year I've probably spent the least on Yu-Gi-Oh! However. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh!, as long as you treat it like an NFT, sadly, you can always pay for your experience with cards. I found that out a long time ago. And I tell you, that Yu-Gi-Oh! NFT, it goes hard, because, like, imagine you pick up a card and you try to imagine, where's this going to be in 6 months when this set comes out? and all of a sudden, it just, the set you were waiting for comes out, and you go and pick it up, and literally everything you prepared for, there's some cards that you got that are now, in fact, more expensive. I just traded 5 cards recently for a store credit of $70. 5 cards. That's some crazy stuff. Just a little. So apparently, I have a time limit to these things unless I have Share Factory. So, yeah. We're gonna go a little longer on this video, and then I guess this is it for until next year. So what we gonna do now is I'm going to try to kill as much stuff as possible. Because I need to level up. I need to level up my dexterity, and I need to level up some other aspects of my Dark Soul character, which gives me time to talk to you guys about stuff too. So, you ever just sit there wondering, like, hey, what magical thing could I accomplish? And then all of a sudden you just accomplish something crazy. Well, that's coming next year. I have done some insane work, and everybody who has seen my work in this year knows that if I say I'm gonna double my work, you're gonna see a lot more videos than even a video every day. Because I could totally see myself making like 3 to 5 videos a day and being okay with it. Like 1 video a day, I feel was easy to obtain. And I managed to do it quite easily. For instance, even if I don't have a camera, I just got a podcast episode. I'm also going to be starting to talk about more internet news stuff because it seems that people really like internet news stuff and talking about real news too. Like, I'd like to talk about more acts of heroism that go on. Because recently there was a pizza place in Windsor, Canada, where there was a guy there were 2 men in the marina, and the pizza spot just jumped at a moment's notice with 12 of their staff members and saved 2 men from under ice. You can't write this shit. Wow, can I not infinitely farm this area? that's whack. But then again, this is a game that's like really exploitable. I don't want to be invaded by a mad dark spirit. I need to go sit at the bonfire. Oh. Cannot set a bonfire while this person invades me. Oh wow. Figures, I just got invaded by someone just to get insta-killed by them. Well, I'll tell you what, in the new year, these videos are gonna just get more interesting and weirder. I hope to see you guys in the next year. Like, comment, and subscribe, and, you know, drink your water, because, you know, I really like to influence you guys to drink that water. So here we are with this intro today. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Hope you had a good time making it to this portion of the video. I'm filming this part at 8:20 in the morning. Well, so what are your guys' plans for the holidays? No, all of you don't celebrate Christmas. Some of you celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Yule. One of the more important ones, Yule, has already been celebrated. But happy Yule. Well, this year got less and less Christmassy. It is what it is. But, you know what? I'm still going to celebrate with you guys and not dull the mood. What did you guys do for Christmas Eve? Or what are you doing for Christmas tomorrow? Tell me. Please. Hope you guys are having a very Merry Christmas. This is really good. I'm gonna watch this later and remember how good this was. Twelve out of 10. Wait a minute. Had the blue glasses on for a few. Going back to pink. You don't know what's going on in my head, but it's groovy. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through a hood, no one was sewing gang signs, no one up to no good. Then came a sparkle. I don't even remember where I was going with this. But, you know, Christmas stuff. Yeah. Wish you a Merry Christmas."
We gotta take the pieces out of the table tomorrow, eh, Deb?
Yep, we do. Do you mean I do?
Well, I can help you. I gotta pull the table.
No, it's good. I could solo that thing.
Really?
How do you think I got it up there? I am very skilled at moving tables. Not gonna lie. I have a video on this channel of me moving a table that is ridiculously heavy up a flight of stairs nonetheless. Peep it. Dig into my channel. I know you'll really like it. I do many, many fun things. And, you know, you guys are like, he's just posting a video every day until he becomes famous. Yeah, at least I'm doing wholesome, funny stuff and cool stuff. And I'm not like pranking people or other toxic means. I'm just here spreading positivity. Here I am. Positive vibes your way. Someone make a gift of this. Positive vibes your way. Just so you guys know, and I'm going to tell you this up front, there will never, ever, ever be a Devin crypto coin. Why would I? Ubisoft tried 2 different crypto games, and apparently people are buying into it, but it's not even worth anything. It's just a net loss. Hawk Twak coin. Boom, rug pull. Logan Paul Crypto Zoo. Boom, rug pull. Jesus. You know, my glasses may say cake time, but definitely don't say fake time. You know how I'm gonna end my Christmas Eve today, other than editing these videos and posting them on YouTube like I do every day, because, man, I post these videos every day, even on Christmas. Even on Christmas. I'm always on that grind. You know, I kind of feel like these glasses provide a cool effect. Like I got some sort of alien glasses on. Because I popped these over my actual glasses. That's one thing I hope for. I'm going to be getting some prescription glasses soon. And hopefully I could get some pink ones. Believe it or not, these aren't prescription glasses. I have a confession. These pink glasses here, you buy them at the Dollar Tree. These are the strongest ones you could get, and these aren't even my prescription. I'm that blind. But I can read Yu-Gi-Oh cards with glasses on. And that means a lot. As long as I can read the small ass card print on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm Gucci. Another reason I tell you guys to drink water, and another reason why I love wearing glasses. Look how deep these things get, baby. These things get pretty dark and saggy. Hey, look at that. That's weird. You know what? This is posting weird video every day. Usually when I do that, I'm at the eye doctor because my eyes are light sensitive. And I need to hold them open like that in order to get any sort of pictures or anything. Because my eyes are really fast when they close. But they can flutter. So, what are some of your favorite Christmas albums of all time or Christmas songs? I really like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Christmas album. That's one of my favorites. It's, if you guys like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, one of the most bass shows of all time, you would like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Christmas album. I'd rank it like a 10 out of 10. It's funny. And not cringy. Honestly, I really like there's one song where they're singing about the story of Jesus Christ, and Master Shake just obliterates the story of Jesus. Makes it so that all of a sudden he's got lasers and stuff, like it goes all over the place. And You guys have to hear the Cheech and Chong Christmas skit. The Cheech and Chong Christmas skit is classic. It's one of the best. It's kind of chill. It's very chill. You know what's crazy? I get to delve into Christmas memes today. Because you only get to do it once a year. I'd say there's like several favorite Christmas specials on television that I really like. And two of them are from South Park. The two South Park ones, because everybody's got a favorite South Park one. The Woodland Critters Christmas based. And the Charles Manson Christmas. That one's not based, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Recommended. I hope Santa delivers me some relief from the sciatica pain this Christmas. All of a sudden, he just wakes me up from the middle of my sleep. And he's like, here you go. He gives me some sort of injection in my back. He pulls out a straight ass needle and injects something in my back that somehow positions my sciatic nerve to where it ain't being pinched by my pelvis. That's all I want for Christmas, man. However, I do not like most parody Christmas songs because sometimes it gets like down with the Christmas level of cringe. But however, the GOAT Weird Al with The Night Santa Went Crazy will always be the most goated Christmas parody song of all time. Nothing gets it like Weird Al. If you guys haven't heard it yet, listen to it. Weird Al, The Night Santa Went Crazy. I've been jamming to that since I was a kid. It's so classic, bro. It's so classic. Alright, special Christmas. What is this? What are we looking at? Is it Jolly? Is it a big bowl of jelly? Is it a big fat belly? Is it my big fat belly? Even though it's not fat anymore, I've actually dropped a significant amount of weight again. What do you think this is? Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm gonna get even more Christmassy tomorrow. Watch. Also, if you manage to comment something I really like on this special Christmas, what is this? I will pin it for the special Christmas Eve. What is this segment? I will pin your comment on this video's pinned comment for the entirety of this video's lifespan. So here we are with memes about Christmas Eve. We're gonna do some Christmas Eve memes. Tomorrow we're gonna do Christmas memes. But today we're gonna do some Christmas Eve memes because Christmas Eve is the day too. This is accurate. This was me and my grandma earlier today champing through the entirety of Christmas dinner. We cooked so much food today. I don't even want to show you what it was. It was awesome, though. It was very awesome. Yes, this is how I be sleeping tonight. This is how I be sleeping tonight underneath your guys' trees too. Somehow I'm gonna be underneath everybody's tree tonight because I have a gift for everybody. You know? Kiss, kiss. Well, this is how they be when they didn't wrap, and now they're wrapping on December 24th. Or they shopped on December 24th because panic buying is the way to go sometimes. Yeah. You know, this is gonna be funny on the compilation later. This isn't, however. This is some real shit right here. Salute those people who work in retail throughout these days because they put up with so much shit just to work and get money today. Those people who are working minimum wage at Walmart, getting treated like crap. Yeah, this is me excited for Christmas because I like seeing my family for Christmas. I enjoy spending time with those I love for Christmas. It's just special, you know. Gotta throw this Snoop Dogg meme here every Christmas Eve. Every Christmas Eve this will be here. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe, and drink your water. And don't forget to give your family love from me this Christmas Eve.